I'm doing the review and my feedback on the Pulp Girls Tarot Deck. It's a glitzy deck. It is used by the Right-Away system, but you may find that this may be my first pretty negative, maybe, review. The rear of the box says, tap into your intuition and connect with your inner self. The Pulp Girls Tarot Deck will guide you through the major and minor arcana with powerful affirmations, reflections, and gorgeous artwork to help you on your spiritual journey. Learn how to properly read the cards and about common card spreads. Simplified card meanings make deciphering each card's message easy. Look within and use your new magical tools to steer you on the right path. An accessible 96-page booklet and a 78 fully illustrated, beautiful cards filled with pop art. So there you have it, and it is by Rock Point. So it says here $24.99 US and $16.99 UK and $32.99 Canadian. Okay, so let's put the deck there. I have to say, I have used this deck. I used this last night on TikTok. The readings went really well. The deck itself is good, but there is something I want to talk about. We have to talk about this. We can't ignore it. Okay, so let me put the cards up as we go through it. So you can just see there, you know, the right away, there is no males in this deck from memory. There is no males. There is different body shapes, tones, colours. Girl, we may have you over here and not you over here. That might work a bit better, eh? That's the cover of the deck. There we go. The High Priestess. There we go. The white and the black and the moon. So I'll go through this deck. You can have a look at it as we discuss and talk about different aspects of the deck. But they're quite funky. Like the artwork is really, really cute. Look at her with a little peace sign up there. So it's cute, but I'm really worried if you use this deck a lot, what the cardstock will be like. The cardstock is very thin, which I don't mind thin, I really don't. You know, one of my best and favourite decks that I utilise, the Antique Anatomy deck, is very thin. I love that deck, I've used it a lot. But this deck here, it just seems to be already discolouring around the edges. So we'll have a good look in a minute. Let's just go through all the cards so you can have a good look-see. Oh, I love this reading came up. Actually, this card came up in a reading last night. She's like, oh my goodness. And I go, it's going to be good. Somebody's going to pop out of the blue for you. It's going to be unexpected. You've got friends calling in on you. So that was quite cute reading there. So you can see there, it's quite cute. The artwork's good. Look at her with the eyes done there. You got the world there. Interesting. Look at her nails are done. Oh, her nails are like mine. They're black. So we'll go through, I'll show you the rest of them. But yeah, I'm a bit, I don't know what to think about the cardstock. So I'll just show you a few of the cards once we finish there. That came up in a reading too about a family who was fighting over, her family disagreed with who she was marrying, which was unfortunate for the girl. It's never good to start a relationship, is it, when family don't get along. It's many, many years for family to fight later on. So that was nice. That came up in a reading. It was a nice card, nice reading. Look at her there. Look at the black cat. It's beautiful. Look at her with the witch's hat there. And look, she's quite plumpish, you know. So we've got all different frames here. You've got the Carol girl. You've got the girls there, 3 girls. But as I said, there's no males in this deck. So if you do professional readings, you know, this may not be the type of deck that you pull out when you're reading men. You know, I don't know how they'll gravitate to it, you know. It is inclusive of colours and shapes and sizes, but, you know, as you can see there's a nice well-rounded female. And this came up, all the gossip for this one. Look, there's another nice well-rounded voluptuous female. So yeah, the deck is nice. I just don't know whether, if this deck is really good for beginners. So if you've never read before, because the guidebook that goes with this deck is sufficient. It is enough for beginners, intermediate, and advanced. And for those that see me read, I always grab the guidebook. I don't care if I know the meaning of the card. I still grab the guidebook because I always feel that the guidebook always should go with the deck and may add to the reading itself. So. Oh, all the swords in the back. Isn't she sexy? Look at her. She's a hot mama. So we're nearly there. We're going through the swords here. So yeah, I really want to share with you the guidebook and discuss about the cards themselves. So isn't that nice? Look at the pumpkin there. Look at her. She's not having it. She's not having it. So yeah, really, really, I think this is a great deck for beginners. I really do. Once you see the guidebook a little bit, we'll go through that in a minute. Lots of decisions there. It's a beautiful card, that one. Stunning, bright, vibrant. Look at her with butterfly wings. Mermaid even. A mermaid. And the King of Cups. So I want to show you the cardstock itself. It is a matte deck. It is very thin cards. But to be honest, I personally like thin cards. But what I've noticed here is, with very little use, the cards here are already chipping away. Can you see that? They're already chipping. So I don't know whether I've got a dodgy deck that wasn't cut and printed right, or whether other people are having this deck. I just found that if you look, like they're okay. yeah, I just wasn't, so there you go, like, so I don't know, like, that's not with much use, you know, this deck's quite new, so be mindful about that. But if you can get it for a discount price, a good budget price, well worth it. You know, everything's subject to price, and that's the reverse of the cardstock. Aren't they pretty? Beautiful cards. We will pull a card, we will get a message for the collective here, especially for you, maybe even 3 cards, but you have to look at this guidebook. It is brilliant. So it is nice, well-bound guidebook. It starts off here with reading the cards and energy and preparing for a reading. It talks about touching the cards and putting your energy on it, choosing a spread, 1 card spread, 3 cards, past, present and future, Celtic cross, reading your cards, about shuffling your card, laying out a spread, turning over your cards. Don't overthink a card. And this is what I love. I really love the definition of the deck. And I think this is why it would be really great for someone young or a beginner or someone just starting out, because it's not too heavy, you know. It has, for instance, the Fool. You're about to step onto a new journey. Look before you leap. Reflective questions, so if you like journaling, what's my support system look like? Am I ready to take the leap of faith? You have an affirmation that goes with this, so there's a lot in the guidebook, you know, it's really good value. Growth happens outside my comfort zone, upright, new beginnings and sincerity, calculated risk, clean slates and open paths, reverse, irresponsibility and foolishness, leaping before you look, and need for more planning. And you also get the same for the minor arcana, so you're still getting that full 1 page for them as well, so not just for the major but also for the minor. So I think it's pretty good. What do you think? I think this booklet's pretty good, so let's just give this, we might have to put this in 3 really good shuffles, so let me fast forward you all while I shuffle. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Ooh, 2 of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Ace of Cups. So if we were reading this utilizing the booklet, let's go through each card. So if we're a beginner, let's just go, and this is how I like to read. So we go to the 2 of Swords, very easy to find in the guidebook. It says here, take the time to weigh both sides carefully. What is my intuition telling me? Am I putting off something inevitable? The affirmation is, I trust in my ability to make the best decision I can. Upright, seeking to rebalance the situation, avoiding making a tough choice. A pause before the storm. Interesting, because I was just about to read it as avoiding making a tough cookie. So that's interesting. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune, Major Arcana. This Major Arcana. Keep your head up. The wheel is always turning. Can I let go and go with the flow? Do I feel the support of the universe guiding me? Affirmation, what is meant for me will find its way to me. Good luck or karma. Trust that everything will work out and manifest in your dreams. So we've got, you know, really trusting here. And then we've got this overflowing, the Ace of Cups, the overflowing. Oops. So the Ace of Cups here, your cup runneth over. What does fulfillment mean for me? How can I share my abundance with others? I fill myself with abundant and loving energy, falling in love with life, overflowing with abundance and spiritual connections. So I believe we're on a path to very, very good things. We just have to be patient and trust in the universe. You know, there's a feeling of not backing out, you know, so if you've got any big decisions to make, don't back out now, you know. Sometimes what we get first is not always the best. It's not always the best for us, so that's okay, you know. So there's good things coming, exciting things coming. The decision that you're really going to make here, it's going to be really good for you, you know. It's going to be positive, you know. There's karma, trustful, everything that will work out, because it's just going to be brilliant for you, you know. They're better than what you've expected. So nice 3 cards. So that's how I'd read the cards there. Nice deck, but as I said, if you can get it well priced, I mean, it's not overly expensive. At the moment here, it's $25 in Australia, which will probably equate to about, I don't know, $22 American. So, but that's the only thing that would bother me. But, you know, I just feel like this is a good fun, good for a young girl, teenager, young adult, beginner, even advanced, just fun, you know, very light messages. The guidebook's beautiful, so I hope you enjoy this. Please let me know in the comments what you think about this deck. Would you get it? Is this something that would put you off from purchasing it, or have you already got it and are you using it? So until next time, don't forget to click the like and subscribe.